No! Fine. We'll walk it. We'll fly it. Okay, over here is Toontown. The pinkish is Gadget's Go Coaster. The thing with the tree is Chip and Dale's Treehouse. Okay. Mickey's house with garage. Minnie's house with wishing well. Colorful bathroom. I'm not entirely sure if I added the roses or not. Painting the roses red. Oh no. And we have Simon. Stuck again. Okay. That over there is part of the zoo. Those are the froggies. And in the smaller one over there are glow squids. Pretty sure glow squids. Could you give them some water? You know, Simon's probably pretty upset because he's like, you know, thinking, I've been in the park so long. On the other hand, maybe Simon's like, yay, it's Disneyland! Dang it. There we go, going backwards again. Oh, partly because Simon's going backwards again. Villagers and Disneyland do not mix.
Unless they're right attendance.
Not even the right attendance, no. This minecart can't make up its mind whether it wants to go or come. That's another reason why you don't have the trees too close to the monorail in Disneyland. We'll have to fix that. Okay. And then we go out right here. If we can. Having trouble because of the stairs. The chairs. The seats. Look! He got off the ride! Cool! Some of the villagers have not gotten off the ride in weeks. Okay, so this is the Houses of Tomorrow when they thought they were going to make everything out of plastic. It was going to be a plastic world. Well, it didn't work so well. That's why we got the house we got today. This is the hover bumper spaceships. If we ever get there. There we go. And I figured since it was hover bumper spaceships, it probably worked like a air hockey table. And I made black spots for the air to come through. I also made the track, you know, like you're doing a bumper cars thing. And then we go into Mission to Mars. The only problem is I only put the theater room. There's a whole section before that where you're like at NASA and, you know, they're about to launch. So this is the 3D movie theater where you see stuff like Captain EO and Honey, I Shrunk the Audience. And it's pretty cool. I saw Captain EO. We did not see Honey, I Shrunk the Audience. And we told my brother we'd see it tomorrow. We'll see it tomorrow. We'll see it tomorrow. We never saw it tomorrow. I don't know what it is now. Okay. And this is Space Mountain, the queue line. Somewhere along here it's got either beacons or white screens. I think I made them all beacons, so they look more like a TV that's lit up. And they played silly commercials, like one is alien and her name's Sharon, and she's got this big old huge diamond looking thing on her hand, but on her finger, but her finger's, you know, like a gnarly claw. So, there's another one where the guy's selling used spaceships. There's a few of them where they're talking about the traffic. And Mario Lopez is in there talking about something. I can't remember what. And the lady who played the stepmom on the 1996 with Lindsay Lohan Parent Trap. She's a newscaster or something like that. So, anyway, this is the ride. I totally made up the whole track, but there was a helix that makes my stomach turn every single time I ride it now. Kind of sucks.
There's a lot of things to do.
And then we're out of here. And let's see where we're going here. Because I think I rerouted it at one point. Okay, so now this is Pizza Planet. Go up to the counter, order your pizza. At the moment, there's no way to cook it, and there's no way to ring you up. We haven't hired anybody yet. Although, if it's like the workers at the carnival, I use villagers, right? Yeah, some of them walk away when you walk up. Why are we stopping here? Alright. That's a place to get food, if I remember correctly. And somewhere right here should be a theater that pops up out of the ground. And the Kids of the Kingdom used to sing there all the time. Pretty sure other people did too, but that's what I remember was Kids of the Kingdom. Because I've got a special with Donny Osmond and his brothers, and E.J. Peeker, and Kurt Russell. Well, technically, Kurt Russell shows up first, the Osmond brothers second, and then E.J. Peeker third. She wanted to drive her VW Bug down Main Street, and Kurt Russell goes, "I think you're a little late." And she goes, "I can't understand it. I left right after lunch. It was last year." "Oh, I guess I should have left right after breakfast," she says. It's a favorite part of that. And I found out that was in 1970 because of her talking about the Love Bug Parade. Because the Love Bug Parade was in 1969. This is Star Tours, if you haven't guessed. Totally forgot to tell you. I'm so sorry. I got an idea. We'll pause it until we get there. Okay, so I was going through here, and it kind of looked like we were going to crash on that wall. So I thought it'd be fun too. So it actually happens. Ah! Nope. We didn't crash. Are we going to crash into that wall?
Because you can see the trunk goes to the right.
Nope. Well, at the time you couldn't. So, those are some robots. I was waiting for them to show up. We will get there, I promise. It just doesn't seem like it. More robots. I ad-libbed the second and third set of robots. Okay, now we're going to hop out of the minecart. There's a reason for that. Because you come in, you know, off this carpet here, onto this carpet over here, and you got a plethora of choices. Except for, I only remember there being two, but I added a third because I had enough room. And we're going to go through this door right here. Not that there's a door. Oh, wait a minute. And there's like TVs up here. See that's a TV, that's a TV. There's TVs up here. And they're telling you how long your wait time is. And then you sit here. And that is your navigator. That's the guy steering the ship, you know, taking you all the places that... But I think he left too much to automation. And that's C-3PO. Except for that at the end of my video, that was C-3PO. And that was the other guy. So maybe I have them backwards, but I don't know. Anyway, so then you're sitting here, and it's one of those D-box kind of things, you know, where you're going, oh my gosh, you know, the whole time. And then we're going outside. D-box means your seat moves. All it means. Or like if anybody's been to Great America or Six Flags in Vallejo, California, it's like right in Elvira or whatever it is now, or Dinosphere, or those are outdated examples. My brother was like 11 at the time. But anyway, or there was that Days of Thunder. There's like Days of Thunder at Great America. Okay, so We used to
Universal Studios,
we used to
it was the Terminator.
enter this from the front, but then I realized you're supposed to enter it from the side. And I'm really confused, but anyway. Wait, what?
Terminator.
Oh.
Universal Studios.
My husband says there's another one at Universal Studios.
I think it was.
If it's still there. That's the Terminator. But that may be outdated examples too. I don't know. We haven't been to an actual amusement park in forever. Okay, so this is a line that you like stand in forever, beyond forever. And it led to the rocket rods. And I believe that's where we're going now. I'll let you know if that's not where we're going. I built it so I didn't have to remember. I really need to put a tag on the outside saying what it is. Yeah, I didn't have I just said well, we're getting there. Okay, so there was a little green army men's store in there. Okay, yes, we're going through the rocket rods. Where are we stopped? We're supposed to go. It says that we went through the stair here. Okay. Okay. No, we didn't want that to happen. Thank you. We want to go. Normally we go. I don't know why we stopped. I'm confused. It's not doing what it's supposed to. If anybody knows why it's not doing what it's supposed to do, let me know in the comments, please. And please be nice about the comments. I know, it's so tempting to tell me, duh, but, you know, please be nice. None of these are triggering. That's so weird. See, it triggers for a little bit and then it used to work. I swear it used to work. Okay, so the ride had frequent stops, and I don't know if that's because it was a new ride and they were testing it out, or if it was because it was supposed to do that. But it had frequent stops, and you didn't know if you're going to be stopped, like, you know, way above ground, like the People Mover, or if you're going to be on top of something solid. So, yeah. So I put those into my ride. And this is driving me crazy. That should be working. Because, you know, just when you're on the thing, and they all light up, and when you're not on the thing, it's a different story. Huh. Anyway, we're off the ride now. We're at Circarama. So, this is called Circarama because there is, all that white is movie theater screens. And, you know, it was to help you feel like you're actually in the movie. And one part was you're like on a covered wagon. I think another part had China in it. And, you know, it was really cool. This is, I think, Buzz Lightyear's Astro Blasters. Not entirely sure. Cause see, the last version I made of this, it actually had little alien heads all over the place in a certain pattern, and you know, you're supposed to shoot them, and but I didn't know how to build it. And then now I do know how to build it, but I can't think of how to do it exactly. So I'm just gonna put them on the wall again. Yeah, pretty sure it was. Yeah, that's Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters. I just went and took the green head and made it to where, you know, there was little heads all over the place. Because I thought it was like a virtual thing. And actually there's, you know, heads, you know, like a shooting range. I saw a video on YouTube. Look, there's the rocket rods again. We are on the people mover and going way too fast for the people mover, but at least we're moving. Went in the dark and there was like this whole Tron thing. But I didn't know how to build the Tron thing, so I didn't.
Colors around the edges.
It wasn't neon colors.
It's light up kind of colors, so neon colors.
No, not neon.
Fine.
Gosh. Somebody's arguing over here, and he's never even seen the thing.
I've seen Tron.
Anyway, then you can go and see R2D2 and C3PO. 3CPO, yeah. Talking like Jar Jar for a second there. That is a bad impression of Space Mountain over there. By the way. I didn't get the building so great, but you know, it's Minecraft, so it's not going to come out the same. Oh, and that's a people mover vehicle. Except for that would be all together instead of a track being between it. Okay, now I believe we're going to that rocket. Yep, we're going to that rocket. And we go around in circles. Just like Dumbo, just like the Astro Orbiter. I've never been on an Astro Orbiter, but I've seen it. Okay, where are we going? I rerouted this, so I haven't memorized it yet. It looks like something's moving around over there. No, it's not. It's actually just a fence. I mean, a wall. Okay, like I said, houses are tomorrow. Totally empty, but. I mean, like, on the inside, it had table, chairs, and stuff like that. I just haven't gone in there and put them in. This is the Innovations. I could have sworn somebody said Innovations, but apparently it's Innovations. So, I don't know what it looks like on the inside. I really don't. So it's like this. Going up and over. Out. Yeah. Okay, this is Autopia and it's Q Line. It's kind of funny, when I went in 86, I think you just went through a velvet rope line thing and then you went on the ride. And then when we went in was it either 92 or 2000, they had rerouted it to where like the line goes over the starting line of the Autopia. So I guess I thought that was safer. Anyway, and then when we went in 2000, I believe it looked like this. Or, not 89, 92. Whatever. Whenever it was. One year it looked like this, so that's what I built. I totally made up the track except for the up and over the road thing. The overpass. And I don't actually remember this going in here like this. But I had to do it because it's Minecraft. Look, it's the monorail! Trees from outside, which you can't actually see from inside. Not even from the train. And then... okay, we're almost there. Hang in there, peoples. Okay, and then you get in your little car and you can drive the track like you're a big people instead of a kid. If you want. When I was 7, you could go on any ride by yourself if you wanted to, as long as you were 7. Of course, you're not going to get the same deal now. I hear there's rides that you have to be this tall to ride it. Okay, see, this is the overpass. You go up. You go straight. You go left. Go straight for a wee bit, and then you go down. And then you go under. I think it actually goes the other way around, but it'll do. Wasn't about to go and dig. And then, to go with our honeybee hunt, there's another one. I mean, our honey hive. Okay. So, I showed you it on a walkthrough, because when we go through here the second time, it's going to be pretty fast, if it ever goes. get stuck with that chair, but it needs to be there because otherwise it looks weird. So somewhere in here you actually go down another level. Or 2. But I didn't do that. It was hard enough getting this out, you know. Oh, I missed our mermaids. Okay, I gotta show you the mermaids again. Poor mermaids, we missed them. Okay, there's our mermaids. Don't know why the mermaids all have Steve heads, but they're mermaids. And our C6 sea serpent. Okay. Then we go up again. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Oh, there's another honey hive. And another one. Okay, this is the speedboats. I totally made up the track. I don't know if it had a track, but it probably did. Because, you know, it was going, like, right down the middle of the water. There's a beehive. There's one, there's one. There's one, there's one, there's one. P.S. There's one. P.S. There are no beehives that I know of. There's one. And there's one. In Disneyland. Don't quote me on that, but as far as I know. There's one. And we're out. Come on. Okay. Those sit-down places are for real. Actually supposed to be like on the other side of the entrance there, but the entrance is supposed to be closer to over there, so